the overwhelming, overarching feeling was that this was a struggle. It was not a choice for them.
Right.
It was mostly something that they did because they felt they had to, because their babies weren't breastfeeding. So the research kind of reflects that as well. I think a lot of the time when breastfeeding is perceived to be failing or problematic, pumping is seen as the next solution before we go to formula. You know, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think it's great that there is this other option. But then we're often left with parents who are still stumbling in the dark around how often they should pump, how should they store their milk, is their baby getting enough milk, how long can they sustain it for? But then there's also lots of really positives. You know, we talked about in the presentation that parents feel like it's less tiring and they're able to get some freedom, or they feel a bit more confident about returning to work, knowing that their baby's going to be nourished by somebody else, but with their milk. And there's a confidence level there that perhaps parents who exclusively breast or chest feed directly might not have that same level of confidence leaving their infants, certainly in places where maternity leave is very short. So there's a lot of good stuff happening. There's a lot of really bad stuff happening.
Right.
And I'm hoping that the information that I provided will help lactation professionals and other healthcare professionals kind of find a way to open up the conversation with parents.
I think so.
And that's really key. That's the most important thing.